Alex Wayne, former FBI Director Comey has been found to have deviated from FBI and Justice Department procedures in handling the probe into Hillary Clinton. What does this mean?
There's no allegation here that Comey broke the law, and the report, the Inspector General's report, says that there was no political bias on James Comey's part. But the Inspector General is pretty harsh in saying that James Comey usurped the authority of the Attorney General. Before he gave that now infamous press conference in July of 2016, where he said that Hillary Clinton had mishandled her email, he did not notify the Attorney General ahead of time that he was going to go out and talk to reporters about that issue. He called her the morning of the press conference and told her he was going to do it, but he didn't tell her what he was going to say. The Attorney General, that is, and the Attorney General didn't ask Comey or didn't instruct Comey to tell her what he was going to say at this news conference. And then again in October, when he sent a letter. He released a letter announcing he was going to reopen the investigation into Clinton. This was 2 weeks before the election. He again did not loop in the Attorney General on that decision before he proceeded.
Exactly. The report finds there was a lack of communication between Comey and Lynch. Now, the investigation did expand to touch on an array of politically sensitive decisions by officials, including Comey and Lynch. I'm curious, apart from noting this and maybe shaking heads, is there anything that can be done? Does it have any political implications?
I think the political implication is that Donald Trump, President Donald Trump, is probably going to seize on this report to continue to try to undermine James Comey's credibility and thereby undermine the special counsel's investigation into Russian meddling in the election. The special counsel has talked to James Comey, we believe, a number of times. He's a witness in the Russia investigation, and the president has been targeting that investigation famously as a witch hunt. This report probably will help him do that. That's a completely a political matter. It's not there's no I don't think any legal issues here. I don't think we're going to see James Comey charged with any crime as a result of this report.
Alex, is this a surprising finding?
I don't think so. I mean, we knew that James Comey was acting irregularly. This report finds that he deviated from norms and procedures. Well, he came out and gave a press conference on an investigation into a presidential candidate. That was irregular when it happened. Everybody knew that. Same for the letter in October. Everybody knew that DOJ procedures are you don't say anything about investigations into presidential candidates 2 weeks before an election, and James Comey did it anyway. So we knew he was sort of acting a little bit, loose cannon, I guess, is one way to describe it at the time. This report confirms that he was not following procedure.